our client came to us with a problem. They said, we've got 2 school buses, but only 1 parking space. Can you help us? We're like, yes, we can.
This topsy-turvy school bus is the handiwork of art car fabricators, the Mutant brothers.
Oh, it's 24 feet long, and it's 13 feet 1 inch high.
Right.
And it's 14,700 pounds.
I'd say right now the top speed's about 50. But
Ooh, man, that's downhill with a tailwind.
It was a commission from environmental agency Hazan. It runs on biodiesel, has a solar panel array, and is used as a mobile classroom. It started as 2 individual school buses, and the build posed a few problems.
You figured, all right, well, we'll take 2 school buses, cut the roof off of both of them, unbolt one of them from the frame, turn it upside down, and put it on top of the other one. And that sounds great until you actually have to do that. And then you start thinking, well, how do you turn a school bus upside down? So we had to make our own rotisserie. We got a big, massive piece of pipe, and we bolted some huge bigger pieces of pipe in the school bus, and then ran this pipe right the way down the center, made some stands. We would then pull the whole thing up into the air with block and tackle with chain falls in each corner, pull the whole thing up into the air, then put these big stands at each end of this piece of pipe, and then lower it down onto the stands, and then we could spin the entire bus.
Scariest thing I've ever done at work.
It's pretty nerve-wracking.
It was.
As unique as it might look, this is actually the second topsy-turvy bus that's been built.
The Topsy Turvy bus was originally the idea of Ben Cohen from Ben & Jerry's Ice Cream, and he wanted something that would protest government spending, saying it was upside down. And so he had this artist, Tom Kennedy, in California, build the original Topsy Turvy bus. It ended up in the hands of this environmental organization called Hazan, and they get such a fantastic reaction from it that they decided they wanted another one. Unfortunately, Tom Kennedy was killed in a surfing accident, so he was unable, obviously, to build it. So they found us, the Mutant brothers, and got in touch, and we're like, sure, we can build that.
people at first just think it's a bus, but then they see the hood and the tires up in the air, and they're like, what the heck is that? And you get that a lot. It's like people will say, well, what is it? You know, what's it for?
I often wonder what it is that people say when they go home after seeing one of these vehicles. You just know they're going to go home and say to their wife or their husband or their family, whoever, you'll never guess what I saw today. And I'd love to know what it is how they describe it. Almost from the get-go, though, I think we started talking about what's next. And we love it when people stop by and they have ideas and they tell us, oh, you know what you should build? You should build a huge watermelon car or whatever it is.